Once upon a time, in a serene valley surrounded by towering mountains draped in mist, there lived 3 young monks who were eager to deepen their understanding of life and spirituality. Burdened with curiosity and youthful ambition, they were sent on a pilgrimage by their venerable Zen master to reach a sacred temple high up in the mountains. The journey was said to be arduous, filled with trials and tribulations, but the monks felt ready and excited to embrace whatever challenges lay ahead. As they set forth, their hearts were light, but their path soon revealed the unforgiving nature of the steep ascents and winding trails. With each step, they developed a rhythm, their feet melding with the earth beneath them. To honor the spirit of camaraderie, they decided to share the load of a staff, a symbol of their collective journey, taking turns to carry it. The first monk, filled with enthusiasm, took the staff in hand and strode ahead, confident and eager. He admired the beauty of the surrounding landscape, the wildflowers dancing in the wind and the birds singing their melodies. Yet, as the weight of the staff bore down upon him, he began to feel the strain in his muscles. The energy that once filled him began to wane, and self-doubt seeped into his thoughts. He worried that he would not be able to maintain the pace he had set. Eventually, he reached a flat rock and paused, breathing heavily. As he caught his breath, he realized the value of strength and surrender. With humility, he passed the staff to the second monk. This act was not just a relief but also a lesson in acknowledging one's limits, a fundamental principle of Zen. The second monk accepted the staff, a quiet determination painted on his face. He stepped forward, his feet finding a rhythm in the gravel beneath him. As the wind tousled his robes and the sun warmed his skin, he felt a deep connection to the world around him. Yet, the journey was long, and fatigue soon settled in. Unlike the first monk, the second monk had learned from observing his companion. He embraced the weight of the staff, knowing that it too was part of the journey. With each step, he meditated on the idea of balance, between effort and ease, between holding on and letting go. He focused on his breath, finding calm in the chaos of the steep, rocky trail. But soon enough, the weight began to feel overwhelming, and he sought respite at a small clearing. The forest canopy opened above him, and he sat down, the tranquility surprising him. In this moment of stillness, he contemplated the purpose of their pilgrimage. What was the meaning behind the struggle? Was it merely an ascent to the temple, or was there something deeper beneath the surface? As he pondered, he noticed the third monk patiently observing. After a moment, the second monk passed the staff to him with a nod. The third monk, who had been the quietest of them all, accepted the staff with a serene smile. He understood the energy and wisdom each of them had cultivated thus far. As he began walking, he was enveloped in the stillness of the forest. With each step, he felt a lightness that transcended the physical burden he carried. He believed that the journey itself was the most sacred aspect of their quest. Life was not just about the destination. It was about discovering the beauty and wisdom hidden within each moment along the way. The third monk moved gracefully, aware of every sound. The rustle of leaves, the chirping of distant birds, and the soft whisper of the wind. This awareness was meditation in motion, awakening the depths of his spirit. As he walked, he approached a challenging section of the road, the path now steep and unyielding. He sensed the anticipation of his companions, but also felt the weight of expectation resting upon him. Still, he pushed forward, driven by a deep-seated understanding that struggles often lead to invaluable lessons. In that very moment, he remembered the teachings of the Zen master, that it is through trial that we find our true selves. Upon reaching a particularly sheer cliff, the third monk paused. The sheer beauty before him momentarily stunned him. The sun hung low on the horizon, painting the sky in hues of orange and pink. In that blissful moment, he felt an overwhelming sense of gratitude. The staff, once a burden, had transformed into a vessel for understanding, serving as a reminder to embrace each moment for its fleeting beauty. As the sun began to set, the first monk, having regained his strength, joined them. He looked at the horizon and then at his comrades, realizing that their experiences were interconnected. They had each grown in their own way, shaping one another through their shared journey. The trade of the staff had illuminated their strengths, weaknesses, and, ultimately, their unity. Sitting together beneath the vast expanse of the sky, they began to share their reflections. The first monk spoke of his struggle with pride, how he had initially felt invincible, only to discover the importance of vulnerability. The second monk expounded upon the significance of finding balance in effort. He had learned to flow with the moment rather than resist it. And finally, the third monk shared his realization of presence, of being grounded in the now and appreciating the journey rather than rushing toward a destination. In that moment of stillness, silence enveloped them like a warm embrace, an acknowledgement of shared growth, wisdom, and friendship. The three monks, once caught up in their individual paths, had formed a collective understanding of the journey itself. The journey to the mountain temple became a reflection of their inner travels. They learned that life is not merely about reaching a particular destination, but rather about evolving through shared experiences, understanding our strengths and vulnerabilities, and embracing the beauty of present moments. As they rose to continue their journey, the three monks understood more than ever that life as a pilgrimage is fraught with challenges and wondrous discoveries alike. They recognized that relying on each other made the weight of the staff more bearable, teaching them the importance of community and collaboration. And so, they continued their journey, forging ahead with renewed wisdom and a deeper sense of purpose. Each step became a mindful act, a symphony of movement that resonated with the truths they had uncovered together. We too can learn from their journey. In life, let your path be accompanied by others. Share your burdens and learn from them. Find joy in both the journey and its challenges, and cultivate a spirit of mindfulness as you navigate through the ups and downs. Each moment carries a lesson, a seed of wisdom ready to be nurtured. Remember, enlightenment is not found in perfection but in authentic, shared experiences. Carry your staff with grace and rejoice in the beauty of the path. The temple awaits you.